Hey folks, this is Vince with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Through the Ages, a new story of civilization. This is the digital adaptation of the popular board game, and I have to admit, I've never played the board game. I've spent the last 2 or 3 hours off camera trying to learn this game, and it's moderate to heavy in terms of learning curve. I highly recommend playing the tutorial. Not only is it funny, it's very informative. You can also play a custom game against the AI. I admittedly won against the AI, but it was a close one. So you're going to need a few playthroughs to feel comfortable with it. And by that same token, do not take this video as a how to play. I'm going to be stumbling myself. I'm still learning. So, but I'll at least be able to show you some of the content. It's available right now. It's on sale for like 38 or 40% off, something like that. It's available for about 10 bucks. That's the sale price. The actual price is somewhere around 16 bucks. So if you're thinking about picking this up, you may want to while it's, pretty cheap in terms of like 30 to 40% off. Most launch games tend to be like 10-15% off. This is a whopping 40% almost. So anyway, what are we going to get? Well, there's the ability to choose your profile, your picture, your name. You can log into your online account, which I have not created yet, but you can compare leaderboard statistics and achievements from there. Options menu in the upper right hand corner, music and sound sliders. I do have the music off for the sake of the commentary and to prevent copyright issues. Language, game speed, and graphics. Okay, so there's local game where there's custom game challenges and tutorial, online game, which you need to create an account for, and then extras. There's news, credits, rulebook, and contact support. Now, the digital version of this game supposedly plays a little bit differently and is a little bit more fluid than the actual board game based on the tutorial that I got. So I'm not going to be able to tell you how it compares to the board game because, again, I haven't played it. But for the most part, it's sort of like Civilization, the card game. I mean, in Civilization, the 4X game, you start off in the Stone Age and you work your way up. This is a little bit more streamlined and doesn't take that much time. Each game takes about half an hour to 45 minutes or so. But there's multiple ages and only certain, like, you go through decks of cards for each age, and with each age, the cards get better because the technology gets better. You have a number of different resources to manage. You have to manage population, you have to manage your food, you have to manage, like, iron, which is sort of like your, well, I guess metal or a metal resource that you have to manage. Happiness, that kind of thing. A hand limit, military. Let's go ahead and jump into a local game against the AI. That was the one that I was playing. I'm just going to cancel the game. Okay, so you can choose between digital and tabletop. And I'm just going to play, green versus myself here. If I click on this, you can choose male or female. You can also adjust the difficulty. There's training, easy, medium, and hard. There's also no player, which might be to your benefit as well to try, so you can get a feel of how the rounds work without having to fight anybody. All right, so let's go ahead and hit play. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to explain how this works. On the very top row, this is sort of like, this is a row of cards, and you'll be able to choose from here. The farther left they are, the cheaper they are. Everything you do requires, well, action points, if you will. In the bottom right-hand corner, you'll notice there's silver and red. Silver are like your civil action points, and the red is your military action points. At the start of the game, I have 1 to spend. So basically it says use your 1 civil action to take a card. So I can only choose from these first 5 because, as you can see on the very bottom of the card, it's just 1 silver dot. So I can only take from one of these 5. The green cards are leader cards. Each person can only have 1 leader at a time, but they usually give you some benefit. Yellow cards are one-time action cards, but you cannot play them on the turn that you take them. So out of everything, I'm going to go ahead and choose a leader. I can either choose Julius Caesar, who you may play another political action after. So there's different phases to a round. There's the political phase, which you can play a political card. Then there's like the regular action phase where you can spend civil points and such. And I mean, there's other parts to a round, but I'll get to that in a minute. So I can either choose Julius Caesar. Now, the nice thing about him, there's a little red circle in the bottom right-hand corner of its card. Basically, that means if I take this, I'll get 1 military power. I only have 1 right now. On the right-hand side, we both have 1. I'll get an extra military and an extra red military action. And it's also worth noting at the end of your turn, whatever unspent military actions you have, you get to take and draw military cards. Again, I'm throwing a lot at you. I know that. So bear with me. But after you play a political action, you may play another political action. Or do I want to take Aristotle? Aristotle is every time you take a technology card from the card row, you score 1 tech. So this is a quick way to earn technology. I'm going to stick with Julius Caesar for right now and up my military strength a bit and end my turn. That's just for the first turn of the game. Now, we produce resources at the end of our turn. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so now it's my turn again. Now, underneath this card row, you've got 4 resources, if you will. There's food. I'm getting +2 per turn. There's, like, ore. I'm getting +2 per turn. I'm getting science, 1 per turn, and this is culture. Culture is sort of like your victory points. You earn culture by playing political cards, amongst other things. There's other ways to get it. In the upper left-hand corner, these are events. These are your political cards that you can play. Whenever you play an event, it gets added to the deck, like the discard pile, and then whatever, like 4 are dealt face down at the beginning of the game to form a deck. Whenever you add an event to that discard pile, you'll draw another event that's separate from the one that you put down, and then you have to face the consequences of it. Some are good, some are bad. In most cases, though, they're good, but there are some bad ones out there. So I'm going to go ahead and spend... I'm going to spend a silver action point, the silver one, to play this as my leader. Now I've got 2 military strength, and I've got an extra red military action down here. If I don't spend any military this round, I'll get 3 action cards at the end of the turn. Also worth noting, your hand limit for each civil cards and red cards, the military cards, is determined by the total number of action points you have. So I can have 4 civil cards and 3 military cards at the moment. So the Colossus, these purple cards are your wonder cards, and these wonders take a while to build, a lot of ore, but they usually give you some type of benefit. The Colossus gives me 2 military might and 1 boat. I'm not sure. I don't remember what that is. Again, I'm still learning myself, even after 3 hours of playing this off camera. I think that has something to do with certain conflicts as they come up. I can also spend 2 of these civil actions to buy from the second set, or I can spend all 3 on one of these cards in the far right. I'm not going to do that. Also, population, bottom left-hand corner. You can spend food to increase your yellow dots. These are, and any yellow dots here in this little square are idle workers. You can basically drag these idle workers to various buildings. If you drag an idle worker to a military, you'll increase in military strength. You can have multiple cards here. You start off with warriors, but you could have, say, cavalry or swordsmen, and they'll have a stronger military strength. So eventually, you're going to want to assign idle workers, and you can even send existing yellow workers onto better cards. So you can upgrade, so to speak, by moving yellow dots onto better cards. So I'll demonstrate that in a minute once I actually can do that. But in this case, what I'm going to do is I've got an idle worker here, and I'm going to spend 2 ore. There's a little ore with a 2 circle here. I'm going to spend 2 of my ore, which is all of it, to put this idle worker here. That way I produce more ore per turn. Now you'll notice on the bottom left there's also a blue line with boxes on it, and there's a yellow line with yellow idle workers. The more this empties, the more prone to corruption you are. And by corruption, I mean you automatically lose resources every turn. So it behooves you not to have too many of your resources tied up on your tableau, or in this case, like, you don't want them tied up here. Like, you don't want to start stacking resources on these buildings or having resources stacked on unfinished buildings like wonders. You do that, this is going to empty out down here. This blue area is going to empty out, and you're going to be prone to corruption. So that's a bad thing. You don't want to lose resources if you can help it. So I've got 2 action points. I'm going to go ahead and take the Colossus into my hand so I can up my military strength. Well, actually, no, that automatically gets built. But I can't actually complete... There's different stages. I have to spend 3 ore to complete one stage and another 3 ore to complete the next stage. However, I don't have any ore right now. I can complete them all at once, which is nice, and complete it automatically. I've got 1 more point left. I'm going to go ahead and spend that on urban growth. Build or upgrade an urban building. Pay 1 less ore. So I'm going to take that card into my hand. Again, that's a one-time use card that can only be used on a future turn. And now I have nothing left. I don't have any military cards, so I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. I'm going to draw 3 because I have 3 extra red actions here. All right, so I'm producing. There's my 3 red military cards. And you'll also notice that on the top row, whatever cards have an X on them will be discarded at the end of that turn. So whatever you don't... Yeah, see, those 3 just disappeared, and more cards are drawn from the deck. Whenever these decks run out, over here on the right, the new age starts beginning. Now, whenever a new age begins, you lose your leader and any cards of the age that was just... that you just moved from. So if you just moved on to age 2 and you have an age 1 leader and some age 1 cards in your hand, you lose them. So you have to keep up with the times. You can't have Julius Caesar for the remainder of the game. Eventually, this leader will go away. So I'm going to have to replace him eventually. All right, so I've got 4 action points, civil, and then 3 military. Now, this is the political phase. I can play this event card. I can prepare this and gain a culture, which is like your victory points. Now, I can put this into the discard pile, and then I'll be drawing 1 from the deck to resolve for myself. All civilizations with the most happy faces on your turn gain 1 population. So this will come up at some point in the future. I don't know when, but it will. So I'm going to prepare it. And now I draw 1 from the deck. Development of warfare. All civilizations on your turn, you may build a warrior's unit for free if you have an idle worker. I don't have an idle worker. All right, so skip politics. Now, Julius Caesar allows me to play another political card if I have one, which I don't believe. Actually, yeah, skip politics. You have no idle workers for... Yeah, so I'm going to do nothing. Okay, action phase. This is where I can spend my action points. I'm going to go ahead and maybe... Now, there's undo buttons down here, too, which is nice. And I would highly recommend that you use them. I'm going to go ahead and get some population. And now you'll notice that I'm no longer... Well, there's somewhat unhappiness going on down here. Because I completely removed all of the yellow dots from this little rectangle. And that will continue going until... you start increasing your happiness. The way you get happiness, there's a building on the right-hand side for religion. And whenever you build that counts towards your happiness. So you can assign workers to happiness buildings. But I don't have any built yet, which I may want to consider doing. So at this point, am I going to grab... I can't grab another wonder. I've already got one being built. I can grab maybe one of these yellow ones, which I'm not going to do. I can grab this improvement here. This will allow me to create 2 metal per worker on it, as opposed to 1. Right now, I've got this bronze mine, and every worker is only producing 1. But if I were to get that technology and then put it down here, I could then... start moving workers from bronze to iron, and then I'll be able to get more iron or more metal per turn. But I don't know if I want to spend 2 action points to do that yet. And my technology, I need 5 technology to put that down in the first place, according to the upper left-hand corner of this card. I've only got 2. So I need to find a way to increase my technology as well. And I'm thinking what I should do is assign some of these idle workers here. I do have an urban growth card, so I'm going to spend that. And it's only going to cost me 2 instead of 3 metal. Okay, so now I'm getting more research per turn. Can I... No, I don't have enough metal for this over here. No, actually, I can't assign this anywhere, unfortunately. I guess I could take a card. Engineering Genius means build one stage of a wonder, pay two less. That would help me build this wonder over here. Patriotism, for this turn, you have an extra 1 metal for building and upgrading military units. And 1 extra military action. Rich Land gives me build or upgrade a mine or farm, pay 1 less. Well, if I get this iron, that would be nice. But I think I'm going to work on stuff that I've got here. So I'm going to take Engineering Genius. Now, these cards down here, these are tactics. Tactics are exclusive to you for the turn that you play them. But after that, your opponent can use them too. Now, tactics serve as multipliers for your army score. Right now, I've got an army score of 2. And that 2 consists of 1 from my warrior. I've got 1 worker on it, so that's 1. And then Julius Caesar here has 1 military himself, so that's a total of 2. Now, if I were to put this tactics card down and adopt it, if I had like a regular swords or just an infantry unit and then a cavalry unit, if I had those on the field, my multiplier, this military score would multiply based on that. So I don't have any cavalry or horses yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. This, I believe I need 3. Yeah, I don't have 3 military. I don't have 3 workers on this, so that wouldn't serve me well either. So I'm just going to end my turn. I'm probably going to have to discard some military here at some point. I mean, I could adopt it and then hopefully get more military on a future turn. Yeah, I'll just do that. Might as well. All right, end turn. I'm going to draw 2 red cards as a result. All right. And his military strength is climbing. He's building the pyramids. Now, military strength, you can actually attack your enemy with certain military cards. So, what's he doing? Okay, he's using the common tactics that I put down. Again, it's exclusive to you for that one part of your turn, and then after that, he can use it too. So I can put down one of these. This is the political phase. I can put down each civilization produces or immediately ignore corruption. I'll go ahead and play that. And I can play another one because I'm Julius Caesar. I can play this Reign of Terror. The weakest civilization on your turn loses 1 population. That would be me, probably, because I'm the weaker. So I may not want to play this. However, this would give me another culture/victory point. So I'll take the risk. Each player draws 3 military cards. Okay. Increase your population for free. Okay, nice. So, 4 actions, 3 military. Aggression, enslave. During your politics phase, it may be played against a weaker civilization. I'm the weaker right now, so that would not work. Foray is another political card. It's an event card. This is used during combat. It's a bonus. I've got Engineering Genius. I was thinking about adding to this to give myself more military might. Build 1 stage of this wonder using the Engineering Genius. There we go. So I only spent 1 ore to do that. Next up, I still have 2 idle workers here. Now, I've got 4 technology. I'd really like to get this iron mine going. Oh, government. That's another thing I forgot to mention. If you click on your little settlement on the right-hand side, everyone starts with despotism. You have 4. This is what determines your actions. Everyone starts the game with 4 silver and 2 red action points. The reason I have 3 again is because Julius Caesar has 1 red as well. But you can upgrade your government to give yourself more benefits. Now, this is going to cost me 6 research, so I have a choice. Do I want iron or do I want to go for theocracy? The extra ore would be nice to have, so I can continue building more things. Irrigation is an upgraded version of your farm, meaning that you get to have food more quickly. See, in the very bottom of the cards here, it says 1, 1, 1, 1. But irrigation up here has 2 down here, and iron has 2. So again, as we build these mines and these better irrigation systems, they become more efficient and produce more resources. Okay, alchemy, I believe, is just an upgrade to this over here, this philosophy. I need to get my military strength up there, but I also need to keep producing resources. I'd like to take this card, and I'd like to take theocracy, but we'd have to it'd be a while before we could actually play it. I also want to start assigning these auto workers to things too. Like I want to get, let's do that, and I can't assign this one anywhere, and people would be mad if I did anyway. Can I build? Nope, don't have enough. So yeah, this one has to stay here for the moment. And I've got 1 action point left. I could take build or upgrade a mine or farm. That would tie in with the iron mine that I'm about to do. I'm going to take that card. And I've got all of these red cards here, unfortunately. I'm going to have to probably get rid of some of these. All right, end turn. Discard. Now keep in mind, folks, I'm probably not playing the most efficiently. I can only have up to 3 cards, so I need to get rid of some of these. I'm going to get rid of this tactics here because I don't see myself getting horses anytime soon. And production. He's down to... He must have switched leaders, and that caused his military to go down. Okay. Politics. Border conflict. The strongest civilization gains 3. The weakest on your turn destroys 1 of your urban... Cultural influence. Each civilization immediately scores influence equal to the amount of culture it produces. I'm not producing any right now. And he is producing 1. So that also may not be beneficial to me. Foray does what? The strongest civilization in your turn gain a total of 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play this, and I'm going to try and improve my military to maybe make use of those cards. The one I drew, each civilization scores 1 research, gains a food, and gains an ore. That's nice. Okay, now action phase. I've got this iron mine, and I think putting that down... We'll have to develop the technology. Now here's the thing. It says rich land. Play it to build a new age, a farm. To build or upgrade a mine or farm. I wanted to upgrade it. I think that means move a worker from one to the other. At least what I think that means. Let's put the iron down. Spend 5 research for this technology. Now we can transfer from here to here, and I think, okay, upgrade it without an action card, or I can upgrade it using the rich land 1. So basically, I am moving a worker from bronze to iron, therefore increasing my iron production per turn. I'm going to do that, and it's only going to cost me 1 ore because of that rich land card. I can also finish this wonder, giving me 2 military. Let's do that. I have now a 4, and I've got 1 of these points left. I could grab Joan of Arc. What's my? This is A. Joan of Arc is a 1 leader. She has now. Again, Julius Caesar will go away at some point. At the beginning of your politics phase, you may look at the top. Your temples and government give you +1 strength for each of their happy phases. So that's actually not bad. Or, I mean, well, here's the thing. If I take warfare, it takes 5 technology to put down, and I've only got 2, and I get another 2 at the end of this. So it's gonna be a few turns before I can play it. I'm tempted to take Joan of Arc and replace him, but I'd lose strength. But if I can keep people happy, this is so if by building this here, okay, all right, I need to get people, yeah, it's, oh, we need more. What do we need here? Or? Oh, I only have 2, that's right. I thought I had 5. I'm getting +5 per turn, so I can't do that yet. I'm going to take Joan of Arc and play her on a future turn and replace him. Because, again, Julius is going away. She's an Age 1 card, so she will stick around when Age 1 actually takes effect. At least I think. Play it to replace Julius Caesar and get... Now, actually, you know what? Are we on Age 1? We are on Age 1. So she'll go away in roughly 12 turns. Let's undo that. All right, maybe we won't take her. I'm going to keep Julius around for a while, and I'll instead take... That's technology. Mm-hmm. All right, let's take the warfare card and sort of queue that up for a couple of turns down the road. And then this one... Oh, we only have 1 worker assigned here. This one, by putting this down... It's easier to fulfill because it only requires 2. However, it only gives me 1 extra damage instead of... I mean, I haven't been able to complete this tactic yet because I don't have enough idle workers to put here onto these warriors. But yeah, I'm going to ignore that. All right, let's end our turn here. And let's get rid of that one. I don't like this border conflict, and I don't like the... Yeah, let's just confirm. All right, now we're getting a bunch of ore per turn because we upgraded. The weakest civilization on your turn. On your turn, you lose 1 population. Green is the weaker player. So that actually stinks for him. That actually worked to my advantage. And oh, he's now working on military, and he built his pyramids. Green plays the fighting band. Green takes alchemy. Man, green was very busy this turn. Okay. Now you'll notice that I have a -2 ore here, meaning that because of I've got too many things out on the field right now. So I'm going to have to get rid of some of this and put it back into these boxes to the left. Otherwise, I'm going to lose due to corruption. So I'm thinking, what do we want to spend that on? What do we want to... Well, first, let's get rid of our politics phase. Historic territory. Prepare this as a future event. So whoever gets this gets 6 victory points? That's kind of over... I don't know about that. I can skip politics altogether. I just don't want to give that to him. Each civilization immediately scores culture equal to the amount of culture it produces. I'm going to skip politics and go to the action phase. Let's do... Okay, we've got 4 technology. We've got a lot of resources, a lot of food. Let's go ahead and build this over here to get happiness. All right, now we've got... This is built. We've got 1 worker in here. So now we can actually get more workers out. I'm going to spend all of my food, well, almost all of my food to get 1 more idle worker. And from here, swordsman. I could take swordsmen and then upgrade them. I could upgrade my existing troops, my warriors, to swordsmen to make them stronger. I could do that. Or, well, This is tough. All right. Let's do that. Here's the thing. That requires 4 technology. So what I may want to do is put maybe one of my idle... Oh, I can't. It says I can't. You cannot build more labs. Your government allows at most 2 urban buildings of this... Oh, okay. I think that's my government. Yeah, on the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little 2. I forgot about that. I'm going to have to upgrade my government at some point to allow myself more. Okay. Oh, boy. We go military here. You know, I want to take this swordsman. And I also want to put this idle worker somewhere. And I'm thinking I want to maintain my military lead. So I'll put that over here. I could put that over here. Let's do that. Okay. And we are 1 soldier away from completing this tactic and then earning even more points. So we can still have 1 silver left. What are we going to do with it? We could... Well, we can't buy another worker because we only have 1 food. We've got 2 ore. So I'm guessing taking another card at this point might be for the best. Urban growth will allow me to upgrade for free. Or, what's this thing? 1 culture, 2... I could buy this other swordsman, prevent them from getting it, but I don't think I want to do that. All right, I'm going to take urban growth. That might help me later on with upgrading. And I'm going to get rid of these. I'm not a fan of these. I need to get rid of... I want to keep this aggression and slave. I want to... Actually, you know, can I play that now? During the politics phase. All right, I have to play that on my next turn. All right, end turn. Get rid of these. And... Oh, there's knights. I may want to keep this. This will give me 3... if I manage to get knights down. That, and I guess one of these bonus defense cards. And confirm. Alright. He's playing tactics. I think. He got knights, and that's actually bad for me. I wanted that knights card. Oh, look at him. Now he's equal. Yikes. I need to get my military up there. And I was going to play aggression, but I can't do that. Because I'm not stronger than he is right now. Rats, what does that do? Each civilization loses all stored food. How much does he have? He's got 4. I'm not producing a whole lot of food, so I may want to play that just to get it out of my hand and to give myself a culture point. See, again, some of these are nasty. I'll go ahead and do that. And I get new deposits. Each civilization produces metal immediately. Ignore corruption. Well, that's a lot. I've got 12 metal. What am I going to do with this? Now, my corruption now is -4, so I need to find a way to spend all of that. One thing I could do is I could play swordsman. I'm going to ignore warfare. I'm going to play swordsman and start upgrading and moving these troops up here to increase my military score. And all right, so let's do 1. There we go. I can't get another troop, unfortunately. So now my military strength is 7. I've got 3 action points left. Now, theology will give me a lot of happiness, so I can get more people, but I'm not producing enough food to warrant that kind of jump. Taj Mahal, 3 culture. Knights, I can... Alright, let's take that, even though it costs 2. And I've got 1 point left. Let's go with... It's engineering genius again. Build 1 stage of a wonder. Well, we're not building a wonder at the moment. Frugality. Increases your population. After you pay the food cost, gain 2. Well, we need that. We need more population at the moment. So I'm going to end my turn here. Ooh. I didn't produce... See, here's the thing. I'm going to lose 2 to production. I didn't build enough this turn. I've got too many resources out here. So I'm going to lose 2 to production, unfortunately. But I don't see another way around that without undoing a lot of what I just did. Not without more population, I can't really do much anyway. All right. Oh, I have to discard. Let's discard. All right. Plunder is your rival loses a total of up to 3 metal and or food of your choice. You may gain. Oh, so I can gain food from him. Whereas enslave means your rival loses 1 population on his or her turn. All right. I'm going to keep enslave. It's the stronger card. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. And you know what? Okay, I have knights. That's right. I still want to keep this card down here for combat. It'll give me a bonus. All right, immigration. All civilizations with the most happy faces. DGA and green have the most happy faces. That's good. Patriotism. All right, he's still... All right, I can actually probably go after him this time. All right, now I lost Julius Caesar because age 1 is gone. But I still am superior in terms of military power. So, we might consider attacking. Let's do that. Gain 2 and 2. Your rival loses 1 population. All right, show opponent. And confirm. Green has discarded the following cards to defend. All right, so he discarded a card, and that's possible. That's probably, he had probably a defense card. Increase your population for free. Okay. I need to up my happiness a bit because I'm starting to run low on that. Let's do... I'm thinking about assigning him here, but I also need... This is -2 food. I need food. Oh, this is a tough call. All right, let's increase our Well, actually, can we... Michelangelo... Yeah, none of these... All right, so I'm going to use my urban growth card to add someone here. And... Now my happiness is back to where it needs to be. It's still going to be very expensive, though, to... All right, frugality is... Play it to increase your population. No. Knights, I need 5 technology, which I don't have. I don't have that either. I'm lacking manpower right now. That's my problem. I'm not producing enough food. I need to produce more food. So... You know, instead, let's do this. Can we play this here? No, they're not going to like that. Great Wall. You have +1 military strength for each of your infantry and artillery. I've got plenty of resources, so I'm going to spend... Oh, I need more action points, though. Wait. What if we took... No, we need 8 technology. That would certainly help me out. My government is holding me back for sure. I need technology, and I need more people is what I need. So... I've got plenty of iron. Now, I believe I can destroy a mine? Do I want to do that at this point? And it might be for the best, because we're producing so much iron right now. I need to start assigning that to other places. I could also upgrade. So I can move one up here, and then get rid of this at some point. Which I don't have. Okay, so I did that. And I'm going to have to destroy this mine at some point. And I think I'm out of... Yeah, corruption. It hurts. It hurts. Yeah, I'm down to 2 military. All right, I'm going to have to discard one of these. It's the same thing. I'm looking for... Okay, what just happened? Green destroyed a mine? Oh, he destroyed his own mine. Okay. All right, interesting. He destroyed his own mine for some reason. Probably for the same reason I'm about to. I don't have enough people spread around. All right, so I'm still leading the charge in military might. I don't have any aggression cards, though, to play against him. I'm going to skip politics and go with... I can play the knights and start adding people there. Or I can concentrate on getting my food back up to where it needs to be. Code of laws. What does this do? Gives me another civil action point. 6 research. Irrigation would be a nice technology, and I would increase my food stores at the same time. Cartography increases my... that's research. Alright, I'm going to try destroying this bronze mine. I just want to see what happens. That's 1. And then if I destroy another one... Alright, so that's 2 action points that I spent. Now I've got 2 free guys here. I'm going to do irrigation. And... for 3, I can play it. Unfortunately, I don't have any more action points. Alright, let's do this. I'm doing everything. Skip politics. I want to demolish 1. 1 free worker. Now we buy the irrigation. Then we spend that research to build that. Now we've got 1 action point left. In which case, we can now spend 4 ore to assign them here. Okay, that gives me +2 food per turn. I still get +5 ore per turn. And I'm going to need it for up here. And I don't have any more... Yeah, I need more action points, too. I also need a new government and a new leader at some point. I'm a mess all around, apparently. Alright, end turn. You can still copy a tactic to increase your strength. Oh, I can? Okay. How do I do this? I think it's this... Oh. So, okay, I'm going to copy this. That's the one that he has. So we're both using this tactic, and now I've... Thank you, computer, for telling me. I forgot about that. I'm still going to face corruption, though. James Cook looks like a decent... I mean, he's the only leader that I've seen so far of Age 2. When colonizing, you may discard up to 2 military cards to get +1 navigation or whatever ship for free. So colonies are sort of like special things that come up every now and again that will... oh, Napoleon. You have +2... anyway, getting back to James Cook here. Based on the limited time I've spent with settlements, you guys will... players will fight over a settlement. Whoever bids for it... with the most, I think it's ore, or I don't remember if it's ore or military might. I can't remember. But whoever assigns the higher number through a bidding process will get that settlement, and then you'll get a one-time bonus for that settlement. But I haven't really done enough to really explain it better than that. You have +2 strength for each different type of military unit you have. That would be nice to have once I get my knights down. Okay, I'm gonna skip James Cook for right now and maybe go for Napoleon. All right, so I've got 5 research. Now, oh, skip politics. I can do all 9 for 9 ore. I would get 1 happiness and for 1 +1 strength for each of your infantry and artillery. That would put me way above him. But do I want to spend all 9 on that? And I think that's 4 action points on top of it. I don't want to spend all 4 actions on that. Rifleman, oof, 6 research. To get more research, again, we'd have to upgrade, I think, our government. Where's the government? I don't see any government. Okay, knights. Let's do this. And we'll assign... Let's demolish another mine. We'll assign that up here. And I could play this tactics card at some point to get, because I now have cavalry and I've got swordsmen. That would give me a lot more military strength to have. And this one is play it to increase your population and gain 2 food. Let's do that. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Because assigning this guy is going to cause unrest. Alright, let's undo that for right now. When colonizing, you may discard up to 2 military cards to get 1 for each. Your colony produces 2. I'm not a fan of that. I want Napoleon over here. And plus all those military actions, too. Alright, I may just have to take... What's breakthrough? Develop a technology. After you pay the science cost, score 3. Ooh. Seeing as technology is hard for me to come by at the moment, that might be a good idea. I could buy something in this section. Efficient upgrade. Upgrade a farm, mine, or urban building. Pay 3 less. 3 more. Well. Alright, let's take breakthrough. And architecture gives me what? Urban buildings have a reduced cost, depending on the age. Alright, now I can't... Yeah, I can't get rid of any more of these. I could move one up here. There we go. And eventually get rid of these as well. Okay, and I think that's it. You can... Oh, from your hand. Alright, let's do that. I've got 11 military, because I've got the 1 cavalry and I've got the 2 infantry, and that satisfies that tactic. So we are now really, really raking in the military here. If I can just get some attack cards, I would be... But I can't draw any military because I spent all my military actions last round. I need to go on I need to go easy on the military for a while. Okay. Looks like she's got this... Well, did he play that? No. He must not have the appropriate... No, he doesn't have enough infantry. That's his problem. Okay, skip politics. Action phase. Great Wall would be nice. Got plenty of food now. People don't like that. Undo. I have to assign more people to this, but I don't think... Yeah, I can't have more than 2 assigned to that. Not unless I upgrade this. It's one thing after another. Alright, Napoleon requires 2. Let's go ahead and... wait, Republic? Republic, there it is. Okay, so do we want Napoleon or we can take both? It'll cost all of our action points, but We can take Republic. That's 13 technology! 13! How am I supposed to afford that? So maybe I should be getting that. Undo. Oh, this is hurting. This is so hurting me here. Isaac Newton. Your best lab or library produces an additional amount of science equal to its level. Every time you develop a technology, you get back once. Ooh. Science might... Okay, move over, Napoleon. I might take them. Although, because we're good on military right now. We're beating them 11-5. How much more military strength do I need at the moment? I wouldn't mind Sir Isaac Newton. I just hope that he doesn't take him at some point. Now, how many cards are left in this? Okay, we still got plenty. All right, I'll wait on Isaac Newton, because that's three of those. All right. I'm going to move one. No, you know what? We're making 4. Okay, let's stop corruption. Let's get this completed. So that's completely done. We spent all of our actions completing the Great Wall. We've increased our military strength even more. But we're saving 2 military in reserve to hopefully draw some attack cards on him. I just have to hope that this is... He took Isaac Newton, you jerk face! Oh! Stupid jerk. Science. Transcontinental railroad. What is it? Oh, tactics. I don't have any. It's not. Ravages of time. All civilizations, on your turn, choose one of your completed wonders from age A or 1 to crumble. No! Absolutely not. Skip politics. I've got 4 of these. I want to get... I need Republic so I can get more actions per turn. This is just ridiculous. But, all right, I'll take it, and then I have to hope I can play it at some point later on. That leaves me with... I got plenty of food now. And I can't, I don't think, assign anyone over here. Not without... Yeah, if I do that... Oh, I'm okay. Okay. But I can't... I can assign them somewhere. Where am I going to put them? More military. Oh, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Undo. I need... Alright. Opera, no. Cannon, no. Urban growth, reserves. What's reserves? Gain 3 or 3. Eiffel Tower. Scientific method. I'm 3 research points. That's not bad. It costs 6 to make? It must give me 3 per turn then. I think. Why would I pay 6 to develop it and then only get 3? That's stupid. So I think that's 3 per turn. We're gonna have to bite the bullet on that. And we've got this extra worker. Oh, well, can't really do anything with him right now. We don't have the... Actually, we could assign him to something over here. But I may hold off on that. Okay, we're still winning the military race, so I'm going to leave him there. End turn. Alright, now, oh, I'm supposed to discard. Ravages of Time, absolutely not. Don't want that. Don't want that in here. Well, on the plus side, we're getting a lot of culture. Bach. Alright, he's working on his railroad. He's building warriors. He's upping his military a bit. If I had military cards, that would be awesome. I need to attack him. I need to I need to just... Oh, come on with these tactics. I don't want tactics. Wealthy territory. Do I want to play that? You know that the next event will be foray because you've prepared it yourself. What is foray? I don't remember what that does. No, I'm just gonna skip politics. All right, action phase. One-liner service. During the action phase, you can gain one population. This costs no action or food. Now pass. Bach, what does he do? Each of your theaters produces one extra culture. It costs you 2 less technology to develop theater technologies. Once during your turn, you may spend a civil action to upgrade any urban building to a theater. Selective breeding for farming. I'm holding that for... Okay, wait. Scientific method. Breakthrough. What does that do? Oh, that's right. We get technology back. And now we want to assign people up here. Or... Alright. We don't have enough for that. Now, whenever you upgrade, you pay the difference in cost. 8 and 3 is 5. So it should be 5 to do this. There we go. So now I'm getting 4 research per turn, which should definitely help me to get the Republic a little bit more quickly. 2 action points left. Patriotism does 1 extra military. That might be nice to try and draw some more military cards. Breakthrough is, again, developing tech. I'm going to take that. Enrich land. No. Let's do patriotism. This food now we have too much of. If it's not one resource, it's another resource. All right, we need to get rid of wealthy territory, and I'm gonna get rid of this artillery here. Come on, give me some good military cards. I need to attack them. Oh, of course they're all events. All events. The strongest civilization. On your turn, gain a total of what? I'm the strongest player, so I get food and or metal. I'm going to take the metal because I need it the most right now. I've got so much food, I don't know what to do with it. Ooh, military's up to 10. That's not good. Holy cow. 12 now. Green officially means business. If I had the attack cards, I could have gotten him early, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. Age 3. DGA discards Warfare. And Age 1 military card. Well. Space flight. That's a lot. Am I winning? I'm winning the culture race at the moment. Okay. I've got 7 science. I'd really like to add more people up here if I had... You have an... For this turn... Okay, so we can play it, right? During my... Oh, I have to skip politics. Oh, wait. Should I play one of these? Each civilization gains a food, and for each of its happy faces. Oh, yes. We'll play that. Score 2. Each civilization loses all store... Okay, that's actually good for me. Because now I don't have to worry about corruption anymore. Foray. I will choose to... This is from the previous turn that he did. I'm going to gain... metal. Alright, that gives me 7 to play around with. Patriotism. Play it to gain a military and 3 for units. I want the military action so I can draw better cards. Breakthrough. Can I do any breakthroughs at the moment? Doesn't turn out. No. Nope, can't do that. Yeah, I can't do anything. All right, I need to... What if I got rid of this? Can I get rid of this? No, I can't. If I get rid of this, I'd lose out on... Actually, I can upgrade, right? So that helps my food situation out. And I can... Okay, so I've completely moved them. All right. And then I guess take some cards. I mean, Bach would be better than anybody at this point. Who's Maximilian? What does he do? A revolution costs you all your military actions instead of all your civil actions. Score 3 culture when declaring. So whenever you perform a... Like, if I were to change to Republic, I can perform a revolution, which is free. But instead of paying... I'm trying to think what it is. I think military? Anyway, whenever you do a revolt, and we switch governments and you do a revolt, you lose all your action points, your white action points. But this one moves all your red... You lose all your red ones instead. The question is... Well, he gives me an extra red one, which is nice. Now, is this considered a theater? I don't think it is. That's a temple. So Bach wouldn't really be helpful to me. I might take Maximilian. I gotta start putting someone in there. Okay. Well, I think that's all I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and end turn. I'm gonna get three military cards. I gotta hope to start attacking him here. Of course, there's no attack cards in there. Oh, okay. This is the territory. Drag your units here to test your... Okay, so I'm going to bid 1. Green wins the colony. So he bid higher than 1. Green won the colony with a bid of 1 and discarded the following units and cards. Alright, so he lost some units to do that, but I think he just put some more population in their place to, you know, to bring his military strength back up. His railroad is complete. He's getting more and more dangerous as time goes on. Victor... Oh. I need I need to spend 3 military actions. We can... Alright, skip politics, or do I want to play one of these? So, we earn culture? No, don't want to do that. Impact of Wonders. If evaluated right now, the event would give 9 to DGA and 8 to green. I'm going to go ahead and play that for 3. Wealthy territory. This would give me 6 ore. I'm going to go ahead and just bid 1. DGA wins the colony. Okay, well, I'll take 6 ore. So I have to bring some units up there. No, can I just spend... No. I guess I have to spend one of these. Colonize. Alright, now I need to bring someone back over here. So I'll reassign that. And now I'm back up to 13 again. Maximilian. There we go. Back up to 2 military. Republic, we're almost there. Can I play this now? No. Change government by revolution. Alright, that's going to have to wait till next turn. Alright, 3 action points. What am I going to do with it? What's constitutional monarchy? Can I play that instead of republic? I'm wondering. And that's going to cost me 12. No. I probably don't have enough for it. Yeah, it's going to require, I think, 6 military, which I don't have. Reserves. Gain 3 or 3. Bill Gates. Huh. Each of your labs. Well, I don't have any lab. Well, I do. Is this a lab? That is a lab. What does he give me? Each of your labs also produces ore equal to its level. When Bill Gates leaves play, or at the end of the game, score culture equal to its... Oh. Bill Gates might be... Well, I'd hate to get rid of him so quickly. I need the military might. Although he's catching up pretty quickly. Ooh, this is a tough one. Gandhi. You may not have played aggression or war cards. I haven't been able to the entire game. Your rivals must pay twice as many military actions to declare aggression or war against you. It's a thought. I can go defensive. Oh boy. So, I've got all these extra actions. I'd hate to waste them on stuff. I can assign someone here. I don't have enough food. Revolutionary idea. Oh, I did not want to take it. I just want to see what it is. Score 6 technology. That could come in handy. Endowment for the arts. No, I have more culture points than he does, so that wouldn't matter. Alright, I'm tempted to go... Can I upgrade? I can. Alright, more research per turn. And... I can still spend on this. So I can probably get a lot of technologies down to help me out. I'm making a big scientific push right now, since my military is too stupid enough to walk a few steps and poke them with their sticks. I don't get it. Like, I'm not getting any military cards here to attack with. And now it's too late. Alright, I'm going to take Revolutionary Idea so I can play this in the future and get more tech. Discard. Let's get rid of that one. No military? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, this is a fight for food. I'm passing. I don't want it. Everyone passed. At this point, I don't want to give up any people. Scientific method for 6. Oh, great. Sir Isaac Newton is on a roll over here. He's building more. Okay, now he's actually got a stronger military might than I do, which is... It worries me a bit. Politics. Impact of strength. No, that would go to green. That's equal. And he would get that. War over culture. Now, a war. I'm going to keep that for when I have more military strength. I wish I had that. The strongest civilization, that would be him. So, let's do... This is even... But I would get 3... I get 3 just for preparing it. Each civilization gains 1 food for each of its happy faces. Alright, so I got some extra food there. Bill Gates. Alright, I am... Since no military is coming up for me, I am tempted to replace this guy. So this is going to be... Because I also can do Republic. Develop it peacefully and score 3 science using Breakthrough 2. Woo! Look at all those action points. Now, Bill Gates. Take this card in my hand. Play him. So, I'm ditching military, but I still need to keep my defense up. Now I should be getting a decent amount of science per turn, hopefully. Each of your labs produces metal, not science, but still. Revolutionary idea. I can play it to score 6. I'll do that. So now I've got 13 science. Computers. What does that give me? For 11, which I do have, I can score an additional 5. Man, I'm going to be going up science big time if I keep doing it this way. Internet. What does that do? This is a... The total cost... Okay, you immediately score culture equal to the culture and science produced by your urban buildings, plus any strength they provide. I would get 8 culture if I built this. I don't think that's worth it. How about... Alright, let's... Oh, crap. Undo. I need another issue is happiness. I might have to go with the movies here. Take this card into your hand. This provides happiness. It's going to cost me 11 metal to put anyone down here. All right, let's see what happens when I do it. And that cost a lot to do, but I'm hoping it was worth it. 4 culture, and I'll be able to get some happiness from it. That would allow me to assign more population in the future. Plus, I'm going to get another 6 on the next turn. So, I guess. But if he attacks me, I'm in trouble. What is... He's got all of... Oh, boy. Look at all of these cards here. He's... Oh, boy. If he's drawing all of these cards... Can I... I might have to take away... All right, let's do this. Let's undo that. We're producing a lot of ore. So... let's get rid of 1 worker here. That gives me a free worker to assign. I'm going to assign military if I can. I have to... I would get what? It's 2-2. So it doesn't matter where I put it. I'll put it on the knights. I'm up to 15. And if I destroy a farm... I'm getting 6 minus 2 is 4. So I can probably afford to destroy 1. And assign that over here. 18 to 16. Alright, so my military strength is back to where it needs to be. I still have 2 spare actions. And if I go with... Patriotism will actually... That's for the next turn. I would gain an extra... I don't see any upgrades coming for military. You know, I'm just going to take... Hmm... 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. So that would be a total of 5, 9, 12, 14. And I would get that in roughly 2 turns. And it's only for 8 culture. It's going away anyway. Alright. This is a tough call. Urban growth. Build or upgrade an urban building. No. Fast food chains. You may immediately score 1 culture for every worker in a military... Well, I need to start scoring some... All right, maybe I will take the internet. Oh, I can't take it? take this wonder and begin construction. Oh, I don't have enough civil actions. Forget that then. Oh, that's right, the little 3 dots down here. Too bad I can't bank these for a future turn. I wonder if I can use these to move anything else around. I don't think I can. Everything else is sort of at the highest possible point that it can go. I have no workers down here. Again, doing that and then assigning it. Yeah, that's no. All right, we'll take that and that. Because why not? Maybe they'll come in handy. Who knows? Let's get rid of... well, strength is actually good at this point. Cold War is the strongest civilization scores... We're neck and neck. Every content worker above 10. I'm going to get rid of that one, because I don't have a whole lot of content workers. He's going to have 6. I'm going to get 4. Although, putting it down... Now let's just get rid of it. Fine. And I have to get rid of another one. Impact of strength. Oh, that would be great for me. All right, let's get rid of Cold War. I could still start a war if I can keep my military strength up there. Oh, tanks. Science. I'm going to pass. I'm getting plenty of science. Everyone passed. He's building wonders now. Look at all that military he's got. All right, politics. Impact of strength. If evaluated right now... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add this event. I could also declare war. You cannot declare this war now because you don't have enough military. Okay, I need 3 military. Yeah, so I'm going to get rid of that at some point. But I'm going to go and do impact of strength. I've got the strength right now, and I would get 10 culture if it comes up. Each civilization scores 2 culture per civil action and 1 per military action. Whoa. I got 16, he got 12. So I got a lot there. With my technology, I'm thinking we could rake it in with tanks. Well, if we do fast food... I would get 15 culture if I built this. I might go with military and culture at the moment, just to try. Modern infantry is coming up. That's 5. Air forces. All right, let's do this. I'm going to take fast food and tanks. Professional sports. Look at you. 3 military. That increases my... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. If I take that and build that, which I can, I would gain 3 military. That would give me a lot of happiness. All right, let's do this. Let's put tanks back. I can take modern infantry or air forces on a future turn. Let's get this down and out. And I'm guessing we have to assign people to it? Or no, we don't do that. All right, undo. So we do have to assign people to this building. Meaning that we need more food. Ugh. Well, we got a lot of... No, it's the happiness. That's the issue. Why cannot I assign this? It says 7 ore, but I've got 7 ore, so I'm not exactly sure. I wonder if it's because they won't work there because people were unhappy? I'm not exactly sure why I can't do anything there. All right, let's. That would be nice to have. That would take care of my unhappiness issue if I could get it to. If I can get them there. I could try taking away from scientific method, and then adding one there, or religion. This crappy temple. I'm gonna keep that there and get rid of my workers in my temple, and then possibly move them up to my professional sports building. I'm gonna undo that and take what's military buildup. No. Engineering genius. That's for a wonder. Pay 1 stage of a wonder, pay 5 less. Efficient upgrade. No. Let's go with engineering genius. Or do we want to spend on, say, this? No. Alright, we'll take engineering genius. That'll help us with this over here. And then we'll, in turn, get some military. Albert Einstein, huh? I got 9, he got 8. All right, so I'm still winning on the culture end of things. If I can just keep the culture coming and survive military attacks, I'll be okay. It just stinks that I'm not in the off-camera game that I played. I got a bunch of military cards early. I steamrolled him. I wasn't that lucky this time, apparently. All right, well, now Air Forces and Modern Infantry are pretty darn cheap. I may end up taking 1 or 2 of those. Albert Einstein. No, Bill Gates is a 3. What does he do? Best lab or library produces additional amount of science equal to its level. Every time you develop a technology, you score 3 culture. Well, I score more culture at the end of the game with Bill Gates as well, so I'm not going to switch them out. I do want to take some sort of military. Now, it seems like this is actually more expensive. I'll take it. Or, oh, wait, I have to play one of these. War over culture. The victor takes 5 culture plus culture equal to the strength advantage. It's so close. It could... I can't, yeah, I can't even anyway. I don't have enough cancel. All right, let's skip politics. Action phase. Let's go ahead and take modern infantry. It's cheaper. And let's see what happens if we destroy a temple. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, unfortunately, let's go ahead and let's get this modern infantry going. And I'd like to promote some of these swordsmen to infantry. I mean, what a leap. Swords and shields to AK-47, or, well, whatever it is. Oh, yeah, 24 to 16. I think we're okay there. We're out of ore, so we can't do anything more than that. But we still have more actions to take. Civil service gives us what? 2 extra... We've only got 8 technology. Patriotism, play to gain military and... Okay, let's do that. That's for military units. +4 + 6 is 10. We could upgrade another one, right? There we go. Now we've got 27 to his 16. I think we're good for a while. See, the wonders of science. The wonders of science. We've got plenty of food, so I'm going to go ahead and increase population a bit. And... where am I going to put them? I need more ore at this point. And I can't put them there. I can put them here for right now. And then I can move them up. 1 military left. Or did I want to maybe... No. 4, 4, 4, 4. Instead of doing that, I could have done this instead. Well, let's undo this. 2. Let's go ahead and use our engineering genius to build 1 free stage of this. And then we've got 1 left. Reserves will give us either 4 metal or 4... I'm going to take that and then turn that into metal next turn. All right, and end turn. That was a pretty good turn for us, I think. The sports center made the difference. All right, let's get rid of these culture cards. Or these military, yeah. Armed, now I get a military, now I get one. He now has Charlie Chaplin as a leader. He won't speak, but he'll swing his cane around a bit. He now has communism. Holy cow. Look at all that military strength. He's got air forces. Oh, this is going to be bad. He might actually catch up to me here. I need to do my attacks now while I can. All right. What is... take up the 7 culture from your rival opponent. I've got the advantage. Confirm. Green has discarded the following cards to defend. Look at all of that. He's a bunch. Well, I'm not surprised. All those cards he had in his hand. All right. Lucky him. All right. So now we've got all of these to spend. We've got 6. Let's go ahead and spend our reserves. And we're going to need more. All right. 8 to build 2. If we complete this, we'll get 15 culture if we complete this. But we won't do it this turn. Military theory. That's a thought. That will give us 3 red without having to change governments. That is awesome. Okay. And it's cheap. Let's go ahead and take this card. We've got the science. We'll go ahead and develop it. And, yeah, now we've got 3 more red over here. This will help us in defense, too. We still have 4 of this left. And this is for... he doesn't have more culture. This is kind of useless. Sid Meier! That's awesome. I had no idea he was in this. Sid Meier's Civilization. You know, anyway. Sid Meier's Golf. For those of you that remember that. Rockets. Artillery. Well, the tactics I'm using doesn't support artillery, so I'm not really in a hurry to switch over to that. I'm thinking... We've got the happiness now, so employing more people. We've got all that food. We need to decrease this corruption, too. So let's go ahead and spend... There we go. Get rid of some of this food. And now we assign... that's going to be 5 there. We need the ore to finish that wonder. There we go. Okay, so, and I think that's it. Actually, we could assign these guys over here if we had the ore. We could assign them to one of these 2, but not to... All right, we'll hang on to that. If we have to, we will. But I want to get some military cards going here. Ooh, aggression, aggression. Now they come in. Age 4, present times. This is where the game starts to end. All civilizations lose 2 workers from their yellow banks. Green discards team sports. And age 1. Okay, so he had a lot of older stuff. I did not. All right, so we both got 3 culture from that. I need to get my culture up there. All right. Final turn. Final turn. I wasn't expecting that. All right. Well, we need to get... Oh, yeah, 17. Oh, this is... Okay, let's see if we can plunder. 2 of your rivals' urban buildings. 1 age 3 or older and 1 age gain or equal to the cost. Rounded up. Wish I could play both. All right, we'll play this one. Max of 10. Aggression successful. You will now choose which buildings to destroy. Anything that would give him... All right, I'm going to get rid of these science buildings here. One... I mean, they seem like they would provide... I don't know if they provide anything in the end of the game, but I'm getting rid of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and complete the wonder. 17 victory points. Awesome sauce. We still have 4 left. Let's go with... Alright, satellites. Yay for fast food. This gives me... that's not going to do anything for me. And I still get some bonuses for when Bill Gates... At the end of the game, Hollywood. I don't have enough ore to complete this. Multimedia. I've got enough signs for that. And enough ore. Let's take the card. Let's build it. Well, was that worth it? It says, I wonder if that's 3 at the end of the game. Well, anyway. If we assign someone to it. See, it's +5 per turn, but it's not going to really do me much good. Alright, and I've got 1 left. Where can I put this to give myself more? I'm not exactly sure. I really, yeah. Maybe I'll just put it, maybe I can assign it to military? Nope, don't have enough ore for that. I don't have enough ore for anything. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to leave it there. Alright, I'm just gonna end it. And, I mean, what else can I possibly do? Buy revolutionary idea? Sure, why not? Alright, it looks like they produced, oh, here we go, okay. At the end of the game, they got 11, I got 4. Evaluating 1 of 4. Oh, that was for the one event. Impact of strength. That was all me right there. Oh, those were events that were in the deck, I see. Impact of technology, oh, look at that. That would, okay, we both scored equally there. And industry. We were equal there as well. Now, Bill Gates should earn me something. He did. Wasn't a whole lot. You have finished your first game. Final results. You have won your first game. Awesome. 137 to 109. It wasn't the victory I was going for. I was originally going for a military takeover, but as you saw, I was not getting any of those hostile cards in the early ages of the game, and I couldn't attack him, even though I was up in strength. So I had to switch tactics, go science, and then eventually went military again. It sort of worked. It sort of worked. So there you go, folks. Through the ages. Sorry for the long video, but hopefully you found it enjoyable. If you guys want to see more gameplay, let me know. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to my channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.